Hello everybody, I'm your host Kirk HT, and today we're going to look at a line, the 5 years of Master of the Universe Origins, and how far are we gone from the line, from what it is, and where we're going to right now. So let's take a quick dive on this subject. So first off, when they first started, it was these 6 right here that first started the line that launched in 2020 around the COVID area. Now, I do gotta say, when they were hold exclusively from Walmart, it was very hard to find these 6 or so. So you really had to do some backtracking just to find these. It is a pain. But after the exclusivity was lost or so, within the 2 months, it was a little bit easier to capture them. So if you were looking to find a line, it was more easier because it was open to other retailers as well, and electronic stores as well, such as Entertainment Earth and BBTT. That's Big Bad Toy Store, and it made it easier to find. You didn't have to do the hunting up most of the time. All you had to do was just shop online, and it'd make it easy for you. Now the most searched for is these. All these 4 were released several times or so as fan favorites or so. So this was the second one that dropped in the line. Very, very heavily sorted, these 4 right here, and released so many times. Yeah. As we look into wave 3, the fan favorite that turned into this one was most likely was She-Ra. So that was mass produced, but the other ones weren't, and they weren't too hard to find. Oh, and also Zodak, but he turned into a fan favorite later. Now this line, not too bad, easy to find. Now the 2 that were the fan favorites at that long run, you can see right there, it would have been Triclops and also Ninjor. Then they got a re-release of these and the He-Man and Skeletor with the quite the original head sculpt of the old one. But if you did have the battle armor one, that's all you needed was that headpiece to put on these bucks, and that's all you needed. That's what I did with these 2. Had the battle armor, just switched them out, changed them a little bit, gave it a little paint job. This one was heavily everywhere, so, but I did like this one, and my favorite had to be the Stinkor one. I don't know what it is, but man, classic. This was what was great about back then. They would put these little gimmicks with these figures, and look at this. I love the thing that they put right here. It smells smell for odor attack, and you see the girl making the ratchet face, smelling the stinky figure. Yeah, that thing is classic though. It mostly has like a patchouli smell to it, so it's not that bad. But if you don't like the patchouli smell, yeah, it's gonna stink to you. Now we're looking at wave 7. I think this was the wave 7 was the one that broke the camel's back right there. They had so many shipped in the steel boats shipping across, and they just mass produced it so much it cluttered everywhere. I mean, literally, there's no place you could have not walked into these things. You'd see them everywhere. This next wave, about the same, but not as bad as that other one that I showed you. Those 4 were the worst of the worst. Like I said, these shits are so bad, you can find them for like $4 or $3 at best. Then we're looking at wave 9. We got the He-Man from the 2000X version, and then the Skeletor for 2000X. They weren't too bad or so. And then we had Montana and Pigman. An introduction for the guy, the son of the introduction to Sunman, and and his friends or so to the line. And this is the villain right there. There we go. The wicked enemy of Sunman. Here we go. Next wave, we're looking at Wave 10, Digitino, King Randor, Trapjaw mini comic, and Whiplash right there. All in that order. And I gotta say that the hardest two, if you missed out, it'd have been King Randor and Whiplash. Weren't too massively produced. The other two were just fine. Oh, I forgot to mostly say at these right here, as you see, once these hit on the mass retail, I'd never seen the other ones at all in store. These were the last ones I seen, and that was it. That was the end. The other stuff you most likely had to purchase online because you couldn't even find them. But if you placed your order online, you should have no problem with that. Go to the next one next. And these I never seen in store. Never. This is probably close when the end of the line. No retail space for them. Then when you look at these 5 releases that were made, 1, 2, 3, 4, usually in 4. The duplicate one, he was hard to get for many. A lot of people were angry because they couldn't find it. Very under mass produced, that one. And next, we'll look at Wave 10. I said that wrong. We're looking at Wave 13. And this is King Randor 2000X, Slamurai. And then we got Snake Tila and Snake Trooper right there. And for a while, we had a lot of Snake Men through the collection. And you can see this wave. This is Wave 14. Snake Man Infiltrator, Squeeze, Serpent Claw Man at Arms, Spikor, and Manny Faces. Yeah, that Manny Face was so exclusive. It was hard to even find. Rest of them, not a problem or so. So in 16 and 17, we're skipping on this list because mostly that's the cartoon collection. But we're mostly focusing on the Master of the Universe Origins. So we're going straight to 18. And then you can see right here the fan favorite Triclops, which is the reprint, Lord Grasp, and then Terror. That's Wave 18. And Wave 19, we just got one right there, Reptiliax. And Orko was just a fan favorite, so I really think we count that. So that's Wave 19. And 20, we only got one Origins, and that's Vipor. That's number 20. Then you can see right here the special deluxe ones right here that they were offering. And then the other right here. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 on the top right here. About 12 in total, as you can see right there. And here's some of the con exclusives. Some of us won't be able to see, only in pictures. Even I included. I can only see in pictures, some of them. Right, yes. Some are going for a high price, especially the Skeletor right there. And then another one would be probably this one. When the line first launched, that was this one right here. So yeah. And then we're looking at it, Princess of Power Shear with line on here. It's not plastic, it's nylon. Yeah. So, and then right there, PowerCon exclusives. As we go further, let's look at the other. And then we look at the other 3 exclusives right there. Some that are starting the new line. Powers of Grayskull. And I'll go into that. And last but not least, we'll look at some of the last exclusives right here. From 2005. And actually we had these 2 have been released. But this one, this He-Man, this is the 2000X Samurai. And he looked like he has roller skates. You can still order them online. I don't think it's going to be highly sorted, that one. There's a funny thing that they have. It's like they were so mass produced in a store that they had to clearance all that Samurai He-Man out like crazy. But yeah. And the next one in the horizon we're probably going to see is that multi-bot. That's probably going to be February 2026. Now, this is the only way to get the rest of these figures or so. You have to do Mattel Creations and look through them or so. It's the only way. And support the line if you like it. You know, consider making that payment for turn and jump to it. That way you don't miss out with certain exclusives. And I'll show you which one. You won't miss out on exclusives like Shirella, Red Shadow, all of these, and also Hero right there. The only way the line continues is with your support right there. And that was probably the last vehicle that we got, was Night Stalker. I don't know if we'll see any more after that, but we'll find out within time. And don't forget, our next one that's going to be revealed will be Dragstore. That's in a couple of days away, about December 9th for the pre-order. So that's 12 down to go for the original collectors or so. Now let's take a peek at the rest of the list that we're missing from the line. This is the end game goal that most of us are trying to reach right here. So far we received about like 3 of these in the list that are going to be done. Intuition. We're going to see Dragster next, and then Multibot. We already received Hurricane. Within the year we only received about 3. So I'm guessing maybe we'll see more than just 3 within the year, but let's see. Let's be hopeful. Man, they're fighting this battle with a sloth. But the people are trying to finish the line though, and they can't see the end goal without these pieces right there. In all due, I gotta say, if you enjoy my content, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Thank you.